Ever wonder why you keep spending money, even when you swore you'd save? It's not just about willpower. There are deeper, hidden reasons at play, subtly influencing every purchase you make. Let's uncover them. Many believe saving is purely a matter of self-control, but our brains are wired with intricate psychological triggers that can override our best intentions, making impulse buys feel irresistible. It's time to understand these forces. One major culprit is instant gratification. Our brains crave immediate rewards, often prioritizing short-term pleasure over long-term goals. That new gadget or delicious meal brings joy right now, while savings feel distant. Limited time offer. Only a few left. These phrases trigger the scarcity principle. We associate limited availability with higher value and fear missing out, compelling us to buy things we might not even need. The anchoring effect happens when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information offered. A product listed at an inflated original price makes the sale price seem like an incredible deal, even if it's not. Social media amplifies FOMO. Seeing friends showcase new purchases or experiences can create an intense desire to keep up, leading to spending on things solely to match perceived social expectations. Everyone else has it. This subtle trap makes us rationalize small, incremental purchases. It's just a coffee, just a little treat, just one more subscription. Individually small, these additions quickly accumulate into significant spending. The little things add up. We tend to categorize money based on its source or intended use. Money from a bonus might feel free for discretionary spending, while money from our salary is reserved for essentials. But all money is just money. This fallacy makes us continue investing in something because we've already put resources into it, even if it's clearly a bad decision. I've already paid for half the subscription, I might as well keep it for another year. When feeling stressed, sad, or bored, shopping can provide a temporary emotional lift. This retail therapy offers a fleeting sense of control or pleasure, but often leads to regret once the emotional high fades. We value things we own more highly than things we don't. This can make us less willing to sell items we no longer need, tying up capital, or more willing to pay a premium to keep something we already possess. Too many options can paralyze us, leading to poor decisions or decision fatigue. Rather than making the optimal choice, we might choose a familiar but expensive option, or avoid deciding altogether, perpetuating current spending habits. We often stick with default options because they require less effort. Subscriptions that auto-renew, pre-selected extra services, or the standard shipping option all exploit our inertia, making us pay without active consent. Ads rarely appeal to pure logic. They tap into our emotions, our aspirations, fears, desires for belonging, or even nostalgia to create a strong, often subconscious, urge to buy. These are powerful manipulators. If everyone else is doing it, we feel pressure to conform. This applies to trends, popular products, and even lifestyle choices promoted by influencers. We spend to fit in, to be part of the in crowd or current fashion. We often overestimate our ability to stick to a budget or find better deals. This overconfidence leads us to make optimistic financial plans that don't account for real-world temptations and unexpected expenses. Introducing a third, less attractive decoy option can subtly push us towards a more expensive choice. For example, a medium popcorn might seem better value when a slightly smaller, more expensive small popcorn is presented as an alternative. We're more likely to consume an entire package or unit of something once it's opened, regardless of whether we actually need or want all of it. Large family-sized packs can lead to overconsumption and waste. How information is presented significantly impacts our perception and decisions. A purchase framed as saving 30% feels more appealing than one framed as spending 70%, even if the actual cost is the same. The pain of losing money is psychologically more potent than the pleasure of gaining an equal amount. This can make us cling to bad investments or drive us to overspend to avoid perceived losses, like missing out on a deal. We tend to favor brands and products we're familiar with, even if cheaper or better alternatives exist. This reduces perceived risk and decision-making effort, but often comes at a higher financial cost. Why change what works? This is our tendency to value immediate gratification much more than future rewards, especially when they are far off. We'd rather have a small amount of money now than a much larger amount later. It means prioritizing the present. Items appear more, or less, attractive when compared to a contrasting alternative. An expensive accessory seems reasonable when viewed next to an even more extravagant item, making us spend more than we intended. After making a significant purchase, we often rationalize our decision to avoid discomfort or guilt, despite evidence it might have been unnecessary. I needed it for work, or it was an investment. It eases the guilt. Retailers strategically place tempting items near checkout counters or at eye level. These aren't accidental placements. They're designed to trigger last-minute, unplanned purchases when our guard is down. Ever notice that? We consistently underestimate the time and money required to complete tasks. This leads to budget overruns for projects or renovations, forcing us to spend more than initially planned, often creating financial stress. The word free is incredibly powerful. Free shipping, buy one get one free, or a free trial often entice us into spending more money or committing to subscriptions we wouldn't otherwise consider. It's rarely truly free. We constantly evaluate ourselves by comparing to others. This can manifest as keeping up with the Joneses, leading to competitive spending on homes, cars, or vacations to maintain a perceived social standing. It's a common trap. New products or experiences often hold a strong appeal, simply because they are novel. This desire for the latest can drive frequent upgrades and purchases, even when current items are perfectly functional. That shiny new version calls to us. Without a clear understanding of personal finance, budgeting, and investment, it's easy to fall prey to spending traps. Education empowers us to make informed decisions and resist psychological ploys more effectively. We seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms our existing beliefs. If we've decided to buy something, we'll find all the reasons why it's a good idea and ignore dissenting opinions. We justify our choices. When someone gives us something, even a small gesture like a free sample, we feel an unconscious obligation to reciprocate. This can lead to purchasing more from that brand or store than intended. It creates a feeling of indebtedness. This mindset, often a response to stress or hard work, justifies excessive spending as a reward. While self-care is important, continuous treating can derail financial goals and become a self-sabotaging habit. Paying with a credit card feels less painful than using physical cash. This decoupling of payment from spending reduces our awareness of how much we're actually parting with, making overspending easier. It feels like monopoly money. Marketing often brilliantly inflates perceived value. We buy into the idea of a product's prestige or supposed benefits, rather than its true utility or actual cost-effectiveness. The brand name alone can sway us. We mentally separate our budget into rigid categories like entertainment, food, clothes. When one category runs out, we might borrow from another, blurring lines and ultimately overspending across the board. It's a house of cards. A positive impression of one feature of a product or brand can influence our overall perception, making us overlook flaws or justify a higher price. We assume quality across the board. It's an irrational bias. For some, spending is a way to signal status or success. The drive to acquire luxury items, even when unaffordable, stems from a deep-seated desire for recognition and perceived importance within their social circles. It's a costly game. Similar to hyperbolic discounting, present bias makes us focus on immediate rewards. We prefer current small gains or avoid present small sacrifices, even if it means significantly worse outcomes in the future. The now is stronger than the later. Sometimes we overspend to avoid potential future regret. Buying insurance, extended warranties, or just-in-case items falls into this category. The imagined negative outcome far outweighs the current cost. Better safe than sorry, right? We tend to overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled or vivid in our memory. Winning the lottery or finding an incredible deal might seem more probable, leading to unwise financial gambles. It's an optimistic bias. The more we're exposed to something, the more we tend to like it. Repeated exposure to advertisements, brands, or products subtly builds preference and makes us more susceptible to buying them eventually. Once we know something, it's hard to imagine not knowing it. Financial experts might offer advice that's too complex for beginners, inadvertently hindering their ability to manage money effectively. Simplicity is key. Skilled salespeople are masters of persuasion, using psychological techniques to influence our decisions. From building rapport to creating urgency, they subtly guide us towards a purchase, often without us realizing. Be aware of their tricks. Sometimes we rationalize expensive purchases by calling them investments, even when they rapidly depreciate in value. A new car, for example, is rarely an investment, but we tell ourselves it is to justify the expense. Be honest with yourself. Similar to sunk cost, this bias causes us to continue a failing course of action, even when evidence suggests it's irrational. This can mean throwing more money into a troubled business venture or a constantly needing repair item. Don't dig a deeper hole. Significant dates, birthdays, New Year's, Mondays, often trigger a desire for a fresh start. We might make grand financial resolutions but lack the concrete strategies to maintain them, leading to a cycle of resolutions and lapses. For those who have experienced scarcity, there's sometimes a psychological urge to compensate by overspending when funds become available. This can be a deeply ingrained response to past struggles, making it harder to save. It's a wound that's hard to heal. Recognizing these psychological triggers is the first crucial step toward gaining control over your spending habits. Awareness alone can significantly reduce their power and influence. Knowledge truly is power in this situation. For non-essential purchases, impose a 24 or 48-hour waiting period. Often, the urge to buy fades, and you'll realize you didn't need the item after all. This breaks the impulse cycle effectively. Make saving automatic. Set up direct transfers from your checking to your savings account immediately after payday. This removes the temptation to spend money before you even see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Reduce exposure to marketing triggers. Unsubscribe from promotional emails and unfollow social media accounts that fuel your desire for new purchases. Filter out the noise and temptation. Less temptation, less spending. Give your savings a purpose, whether it's a down payment, a vacation, or retirement. Having a clear, motivating goal makes sacrificing present consumption much easier. Visualize your future. It's a powerful motivator. Use an app, spreadsheet, or notebook to meticulously track every penny you spend. This creates immediate awareness and helps identify areas where unconscious spending is happening. You can't fix what you don't measure. Before every purchase, ask yourself, do I truly need this? Does it align with my goals? Is there a better alternative? This conscious pause helps overcome impulse and fosters intentional buying. Be present with your money. Practice waiting for rewards. This strengthens your willpower muscle. Small acts of delayed gratification, like waiting a day to eat a favorite snack, can build resilience for larger financial decisions. Patience is a skill. If retail therapy is your crutch, find healthier ways to cope with stress or boredom. Exercise, hobbies, meditation, or spending time in nature can provide genuine, lasting well-being without financial cost. Discover new outlets. Discussing finances with trusted friends, family, or a financial advisor can break down societal taboos. Shared experiences and advice can provide valuable insights and accountability. You're not alone in these struggles. The world of finance and marketing constantly evolves. Staying informed about new psychological tactics and financial strategies equips you to adapt and make smarter money decisions. Learning is a lifelong journey. By understanding these hidden psychological triggers and implementing conscious strategies, you can break free from impulsive spending. Take control of your money, empower your financial future, and achieve your saving goals. You have the power to change. What spending trap do you fall into most often? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into mastering your money mindset. Let's build a financially stronger community.